What's up guys, I am Bruce72 and welcome back to GamerEuphoria. Today is part 2 of my Call of Duty review, and today we're going back in the past with Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. So where did it all begin? Well, in 2007, November the 9th, Modern Warfare was released in Europe for PS3 and for Xbox 360. It offered something new, I think, because it brought the introduction of kill streaks, especially in the multiplayer. The whole idea of gaining kill streaks as you progress through the game. So it basically started off with 3 kills, you basically got a UAV, and then obviously 5 kills you got the airstrike, and then obviously 7 kills you got the helicopter. And this brought something different to the game. It was, in my opinion, very, very exciting. So what else did it bring? Well, Call of Duty features team-based, team deathmatch and multiplayer modes in various maps. So each mode basically had an objective that required unique strategies. For example, the UAVs, the airstrikes and the helicopters was basically the first thing. The game pretty much ended either a team or a player had reached a predefined number of points, or when the time sort of expired, in which case the team or the player with the most points won basically. If the points are even when the time expired, basically, sudden death mode was activated, in which basically there was no respawning, and the team with either who had the last man standing basically, and the objective was basically first are the winners. If the players in either of the two teams, there was a thing called overtime match, in which the next team to win is rewarded with the victory. Players' performance in the multiplayer mode it was tracked with experience points, and this was another thing they brought in as well, which could have been earned by killing opposing players, completing challenges, completing objectives, or by completing a round of matches. So as a player gained experience, they advanced basically to a level, unlocking new weapons, perks, challenges and gameplay modes. The highest obtained level in this particular game, multiplayer for Modern Warfare, was 55. In which case, after that, I think it was for console only at the time, you could prestige, and which basically returned their level to 1 and removed all acclaimed unlockables. This process basically could be repeated up to 10 times. With a different insignia being obviously given each time. So basically you would prestige 1 up to 55 again, and then prestige 2 and then so forth up to 10 basically. So basically as well, that was a good thing for me, because it pretty much gave more challenging. Obviously the fact that when you prestiged you pretty much lost all your weapons and you had to pretty much start again. But at the end of the day, that was a challenging part of it. Always saying to your mates and so forth, you know, what prestige are you at, you know, how are you getting on? And this is what I think as well brought the sniping sort of phenomena as it is today basically on other Call of Duty games. Some of the snipers out there just now are just fantastic guys, you know what I mean? And the way they fly through the air, the 360 no scopes and so forth is just phenomenal. And for me, I think the Call of Duty thing, just emphasising basically on where we are today, is just remarkable. Outselling movies, number one every time it comes out each year. So I want to sort of discuss as well, obviously, you know, this is multiplayer, but I want to pretty much sort of like give you wee scopes of the campaign, and I'll maybe do a wee sort of series as well on each campaigns as well. But basically, the whole idea of this is the player pretty much took the role of various characters during the single-player campaign. So the characters' involvements in the plot occur simultaneously and outlaps the events in the game. So, such the player changes from one character to another between missions, and that was a good thing as well, because it wasn't it was always a different character in different missions, and that was pretty good as well. Each mission pretty much featured a series of objectives, so the player was led to each objective with the heads-up display, which marks its direction and distance. So objectives require that the player arrives at a checkpoint, basically, while other objectives require the player to eliminate enemies in a specified location. So all in all, guys, for me, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, I think, even as it is now, so what's that now? 8, 9, 10, 11. We're nearly into 5 years of Call of Duty 4 basically. And today I know for a fact that this game still retails, I think, in the shops for pretty much, I think, £15, maybe £10. And for a game that's 5 years old, this game that I put up just now, I was on today, and there was still quite a few guys in the lobbies playing team deathmatch, domination, and so forth. And why not? You know, it's quite good to sort of get away from today's sort of Call of Duties and go back to the past. You know, I mean, Call of Duty 4 for me was where it all started for me, because back then, that's when the PlayStation 3 came out, back in 2007, I think it was as well. So I didn't really pay much due attention to the multiplayer at the time. Because I was more focused on the campaign, and for me as well, online gameplay then didn't really take off, I don't think, until World at War. I could be wrong, but for me that was the idea for me, because obviously going back to me, for me personally with PS3, PS2, that's where it started for me, and the online thing obviously didn't take off till PS3. But once again, guys, I have to say, Modern Warfare for me, still to date, is the best Call of Duty game by far. What it offered in the game, the perks, the achievements, the gold guns at the time as well, you know. But obviously, you know, as the game progressed on, certainly for PC, to date, I have seen quite a few mods kicking about. I just seen one of the week for the Star Wars Call of Duty 4, which was pretty amazing stuff. And if I can get any footage in that, guys, I'll do a review on that as well, because it was pretty damn amazing. And apparently it took these guys 2 years to make it, and it was just amazing. But even on Xbox and PS3 now, it's a bit of a shame, because there has been a lot of things going about with hackers and so forth, and coming into the game now, and sort of taking away the fun of it in a way. But if hacking's what you call fun, and messing with a game, it's really unfair for some players, because this sort of thing happened to myself, and I know it happened to a lot of people as well on Xbox and PS3. But anyway, guys, we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about Modern Warfare 4, and I hope today, guys, today give you a wee sort of indication of just how well and how great this game actually was. Here's me scoping again, but I'm no MLG sniper for example, but I did not bad in this game. I think I finished 12-5 or 12-7, and I still go back to this game like all the Call of Duty games from the past, like Modern Warfare, World at War. I go back to that. Modern Warfare 2, I go back to that, and obviously now we've got Black Ops, and then obviously we've got Modern Warfare 3 that just came out. But I hope this review, guys, today was okay, guys, and stay tuned for next week, because next week we're going to be focusing on World at War, when that game came out, when did it all start in Modern Warfare. Was it, you know, obviously it was a Treyarch game, as is Black Ops. Was it as a big impact as Modern Warfare was? Was it as playable as Modern Warfare was? And hopefully you guys can give me some feedback on this, guys, and give me your sort of reviews and what you thought of Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4, and obviously the best bits for it, and obviously the bad bits for it, and I'll have a look at them and see what I think myself. But overall, guys, for me, Call of Duty Modern Warfare for me was probably the best one out there. I loved it to bits, and I'm still playing it today. So guys, I'm IronBrew72. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you all in the next episode, guys. So I'll leave you with this, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Catch you later, guys.